Hey everybody, Brian Burns, your APC Nourish Health and Wellness expert, your body mechanics expert. I want to say first that if you have any medical conditions whatsoever, or if you're pregnant, that you should first consult your physician before starting any exercise program. Secondly, that by participating in this program, you're acknowledging that you're doing so at your own risk and at your own pace, at your own speed. We want you to be safe. These are just some simple tips that we're going to show you that are going to be useful to you, hopefully, in your program and your exercise in your journey. So today I want to talk about the importance of having the right grip when you're doing something like a lat pull down, which is behind me. I want to give you a few tips on that. What most people don't know is that when you do basically your standard grip, if you're reaching out and grabbing a bar with your hands like this right here, or that bar with your hands, now anytime you have your thumb underneath like that, when you're doing that sort of a grip here, which is pretty standard, that your bicep is going to be a lot more involved. And what we're trying to do on something like a lat pull is to get your lats more involved, the biggest muscle that's in your back that really helps you to pull down. And I want you to think about a few things. When you're doing a lat pull, you really want to think about, I'm pulling myself up. Say you were hanging off a rock and you're doing a rock climb, you're climbing a mountain, and you're really like pulling yourself up with both hands. Or you're trying to pull yourself over a wall. So you want you to think about your hands being hooks and your back, the lat muscles, okay, the biggest muscles in your back, pulling the hooks down to you, if that makes sense. And the biggest thing too, one of the biggest things is making sure that your head remains up, that you pull the bar down to the front part of your chest. We try to stay away from pulling behind. That can cause some shoulder problems, especially if you get jerky with it. You want to go lighter than normal on something like this, especially if you're not used to doing it. This helps prepare you for something like a pull-up. That's exactly what the goal should be, is to be able to get strong enough to be able to pull your own body weight up by yourself without assistance. So an exercise like this helps prepare you for that, helps prepare the muscles for that. So here's what it looks like. With the thumbs underneath the normal grip, okay, like this, the biceps are going to be more involved. What we're trying to get away from is the biceps being that involved by taking your thumbs, putting them over the top, just like that, and then pulling it down to the front, just like this, and being able to hold the weight right here. And if you're not able to, when you bring it down, to hold it there, and you're really having to start jerking it with your body, then that tells you alone right there that it's too much weight. So it should look like that. Squeeze, let it back up slowly. I'm looking up. I'm trying to create as much arch in my back as I can there. And again, by making that small adjustment with my hands. So instead of this grip, everything is the same. Even my thumbs are over the top. So again, those are the hooks that we were talking about. And that goes for a pull. With a dumbbell, I still like doing the normal grip. But if I'm doing a sort of with a bar and I'm doing a bent row, I still like having my thumbs in the same position as my fingers and not hooking underneath like that. So again, if you want more biceps to be involved, thumb underneath the normal grip like that, just kind of a natural way that you would normally grab things. But if you can do this, by doing that, the lat is doing a lot more work. The bicep is less involved because again, if you do this, that's going to try to do more of the work than the lat, and you're trying to recruit more back muscles than biceps on that particular move. So I hope that makes sense. Try that out. I know it'll be helpful to you the next time you're working out. Just that small change with your thumbs and your grip will make a tremendous difference. So try that out. I know you'll like it. We'll see you next time.